EliteAri, you've been pissing me off recently.
What have I done?
Oh my god, he knew, Chad. He knew we were live. We are actually recording, EliteAri. You can put your fears to rest. Or are we? And I don't actually have a reason. I just thought that would be funny to say at the beginning.
All right, excellent. Well,
everybody, we're back with the Chainsaw Man, chapter 176. I think.
2 children.
Now, hold on. I am on the third thing? Yes, okay. Never mind. We're back to it, EliteAri. Now, manga, see, I got to get to the top. I mean, Shonen Jump app. Now, it's called 2 Children, EliteAri. Did you just say that?
I did, yep.
Now, I know what that's about, EliteAri. At first, I was like, Isa and Yoru aren't the 2 children?
Yep.
But it's not. It's other children, because we're changing the landscape here, EliteAri. Now, I got a bone to pick, EliteAri, when we do our overall thoughts. Oh, first of all, this was by who, EliteAri?
This was by Tatsuki Fujimoto, translation by Amanda Haley, lettering by Sabrina Heath.
We only say their first names here, EliteAri. And also, do you think they got paid for this chapter? They didn't even speak.
Yep, they did.
But they actually did speak this time. Hilarious. Now, this chapter, EliteAri, as we get into our overall thoughts, is a big victim of me seeing tweets and Discord messages before.
Oh,
now,
boy.
I didn't get spoiled on anything, but my god, this merely Vinland Saga fella on Twitter just talking about how great this chapter is. Now, he does it every fucking chapter. He's always like, oh my god, Chainsaw Man, or Chainsaw Man, wow. And I'm like, oh my god, It must be a chapter and a half. And then also in Discord, Miller's being annoying, because I didn't get to read this chapter until like maybe a day after it came out, and we're a day late, because EliteAri was doing something last night or something. Oh, and then I fell asleep. It was mutual. It was, that it was a mutual fault, EliteAri.
It was.
It was actually just EliteAri's fault. Now.
No, it was mutual. Go ahead, yep.
Where was I up to? Oh, and then I opened Discord, and this dumb fuck Miller is talking about great chapter. He's finally back, and that's all I read because I didn't actually want to get spoiled. I remained unspoiled on the contents of the chapter. I even accidentally pressed the end, like Control End or whatever you do to put it down to the bottom. But then I didn't look. I only saw like vague silhouettes and went back to the start. So I even avoided that. Now. So Miller's saying something, oh my god, he's back. And I was like, oh. Well, and somehow I took that to be a good thing. When really I should be taking that as a bad thing. But anyway, it turns out
because you're like the opposite of Miller, or
yes, exactly, because Miller's a big retard, EliteAri. Now, I would never say that word. Where I was building up to a bit, you stupid idiot.
Keep going.
Shut up. What was I gonna say? There was something more before I get to the actual reveal, EliteAri. There was another step to build it up, so it was going to be a
Miller,
genius.
Minty, you were reading.
2 sentences later, EliteAri, it turns out this Miller idiot was back shitting on the chapter, so that was pretty funny, but I didn't see that until afterwards. So that was hilarious, EliteAri. It turns out Miller thinks this chapter does suck. Now, the point is, they hyped this fucking thing up, so I was thinking, oh my god, cool flashback or something. And it turns out it wasn't that cool. Kind of lame. Maybe okay. Maybe I'd like it more if I wasn't hyped up about it. Victim of circumstance, EliteAri. That's the opening bit. When you're doing the timestamps later, that's where you're going to end that part.
All right. Well, you know what, Kyle? I thought this was good. Good chapter.
Not the greatest chapter of all time. There was no EliteAri tweet about how great it was.
It's definitely not the greatest chapter of all time. The flashback was fine. It was like perfectly serviceable. Obviously, I was looking forward to a big actual flashback about like maybe the first battle with Chainsaw Man or something. But no, we didn't see any of the sisters or anything. But we're saving it, for a bigger, more climactic moment.
No, as the great Miller the Killer said, we are never getting any lore.
Yeah, but I think the other half of the chapter is really good. Like, I don't even know how to say this. It's the how would you, Kyle, you as an expert of like film analysis and everything,
the imagery, it was epic.
Yeah, it's like the way it's directed, kind of, or like the
panel layout, the great manga cinematography, as we'll call it. Remember when I didn't want to make that Berserk video for ages because I didn't know if you used cinematography when talking about anime. This is a big issue like 4 years ago. No, I'm pretty sure I Googled it and it said no. And you just call it shot composition, like the smart mans on the internet.
Right.
We watched that one Indian fella, EliteAri, your favorite YouTuber on stream sometimes.
I don't remember, but yes, sure.
So, EliteAri, Ice is in the bath.
No, yours in the bath.
No, they're both in the bath. True. Yeah. What is this? This is weird. I don't have
it's Japan.
I have a little shower bath, EliteAri, and by me I mean obviously not me. I don't own this house. So I've never. Where's the shower part?
That's a good question. Maybe it's just a bath, literally a
Well,
bath. I think that's
it
like a
is
Japan
because
thing,
she's
right?
boiling water to put it in the bath, like she's Cersei
Mm,
Lannister. So it's probably not even
yeah.
a bath, you know? It's probably just something she made into a bath because she's poor.
No, I think it's a bath. It looks like a bath.
Bathtubs is like specific because, you know, they are made out of something that probably helps them not break.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that like first episode of Breaking Bad you made me watch and the bathtub went through the floor or something?
That was the second episode. Yep.
And then he had to buy a thingy, but then he didn't buy the thingy?
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool, chemistry and stuff. Then that show fell off and I dropped it. Lame! Now, we got knees, EliteAri. At some point I was considering us being knees.
Mm-hmm.
Genius. Anyway, she's making soap levitate to her and makes a soap sword.
Yep.
And she literally says so. And then Ice is in the bath too, EliteAri.
Yep. It's pretty crazy.
Well, then she says, I thought so. When I turned my apartment into a weapon, it could do it without saying a name. Now, EliteAri, I swear they bring this up all the time about saying a name or not saying a name. So why is this important and why should I care and what the fuck is this about?
Well, it's just showing that she's more powerful now, and it's easier to turn things into things, you know?
I guess that's true.
Like
'Cause
now, I guess more important than a name, now without touching them is crazy powerful, right? Like you can just turn anything into a weapon as long as you believe you own it.
I hate powers and Superman and stuff. Can we just get funniness? Can I? We don't need any of this nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
I hate guns and tanks too.
Anyway, more importantly, they have mouths.
No nipples.
Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? Yeah, no nipples, but they have mouths. My goodness.
And
Isn't that
people.
crazy? That like explains some elements of Chainsaw Man's power that no, he doesn't actually affect them.
Miller the Killer is very mad about this. I feel like I was mad about this last week if it happened, but I don't care anymore.
Yep.
Now, EliteAri, if you look to the back of the bath, on Yoru's back, you know, and EliteAri, you know, Yoru's 17, so, you know, I don't care about this back, EliteAri, remember? Now, we've got this thingy that, like, rolls out. What sort of bath is this, EliteAri?
I would assume first that this is like some Japanese thing, I'm sure, but also it's like a cover or something. I don't know. Why?
So do you think you
Why would
boil
you
the
want a
water,
cover? I
you
have
put
no
it in all
idea.
hot, then you put this over it so it stays hot because you're going to have a bath in the afternoon?
Yeah, maybe. Or
No,
maybe it's to
that
prevent it
can't
from
be
getting dirty or something. I don't know.
Now, yes, cleanliness. Now, if you look to the side, there's a little shower thing, EliteAri.
Yep.
It's one of those outdoor showers. Some gyms have these, EliteAri. They suck. I hate them. I wanted to kill myself while I was showering in them. New Zealand, EliteAri. They live like savages over there. Now, when I turn my... Did I already read that part, EliteAri? I think I did.
Yeah, he did.
No nipples. Can you believe it? We can turn things into weapons without naming or touching them. It probably still isn't enough to beat Chainsaw Man, though. I'm crying right now. Oh, now I remember what this scene is. It's a big build-up to the mystery later. Not a day passes without the news of another pseudo-Chainsaw Man killing somebody. Whenever I'm feared, Chainsaw Man continues to be feared at the same time. And then we are back to Isa. What if you buried the... Do you like my voices, EliteAri? Tell me you like my voices. She just dropped the soap sword. It's like a knife. But she called it a sword before. What a liar. You think those are the same words in Japanese? Should we have another translation tangent?
No.
Oh. It's a katana, huh?
You know, I did actually go back and check this chapter for the translation because, you know, they refer to gun later. I was like, oh no, what if it's like not actually the gun devil? So I went back and checked. No, it's the same.
No, it's mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared of mechanisms personally.
Right.
What if you buried the hatchet? Defeating Denji won't make you happy, right? True, vengeance is bad. It's not going to make you happy, EliteAri. I read Vinland Saga. Now, and played The Last of Us Part 2.
True, it's about revenge.
Yes. Now, obviously, Isa loves Denji and stuff. Incredible. Now, this is also a flashback to, like, way before because their apartment's still here, huh? So, did you like Denji at this point? What?
Wait. Did you remember... Wait. Like
is this the apartment they're all hanging out in?
My apartment into a weapon.
Oh,
you remember that line? Yeah.
No.
I assume this is the apartment they're all hanging in. Yeah.
Oh, is that why it's weird? Oh, well, I thought this was great. Maison scène, great word. I learned that in film class. Characterization for the great Isa because it looks like shit in here.
Nope.
Well, that sucks. I hate this chapter. See, all it takes is a preconceived notion to be contradicted, and they just hate on the chapters, EliteAri. That's what happened with My Hero Academia.
Right, probably. No, that had a bunch of dumber reason to hate it. But yeah, continue.
Preconceived notions, EliteAri. I'm right. Now, ooh, she loves Denji. Gave him a hand job. That was kind of Trumpish. That was crazy. Everyone remembers war's terrors just like you wanted. Again with the knees, EliteAri. I'm starting to feel like Fujimoto, a bit of a knee pedophile. That was really funny, EliteAri. I was going to just say knee fetishist, but then I realized I remembered she was 17, and I referenced that. I'm a genius. Stop laughing. Can't you just say you've already achieved your goal? Now, she's doing a lot of these Fujimoto faces here, EliteAri. Are we overusing them? Because I don't feel like this is too much of a revelation she's having here, but it looks like she's having a crisis. You know, these Fujimoto's always drawn from this angle. They got a little lip quivering. They're sweating a little bit. Didn't notice
So this is the I don't know how to say this, contradiction, the weird element of this chapter, which I like, but I'm surprised that I've seen a lot of people also like this.
I figured it out! She's back and she has to kill her kids. Okay, now I'm on board. It's
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the element here, well, it's more about friends and kids and stuff, but this comes out of pretty much nowhere for Yor as a character. There's, as far as I remember, there's nothing that's been hinted at for any of this.
Oh, it's a retcon.
Except for... Not a retcon, definitely not. At the beginning, though, in the chapter 98, she does talk about nuclear weapons or whatever, but it's portrayed in a very different tone, right? It's like
that's her boyfriend, not one of her sons.
Or whatever.
That's gonna be crazy, epic.
Yeah, like now I think this is interesting to bring out a different element, especially on the next page where she like talks about how they're not actually just weapons or like objects of hers that were taken, things that she thinks she has ownership over, but they're friends who are gone. I like that. I think it's kind of really cool. But I'm kind of surprised that everyone else seems to like it too, because it just, to me, it just does feel like it comes out of nowhere, you know? I'm just impressed by people's ability to like things like this.
Not call that it's retcon, like the great me?
Not necessarily retcon, because there's nothing that it's like... Retcon is like a word which is like... It implies that
contradicts something or something.
It's hard, or it's like, yeah, it's like a very difficult jump to make to believe that it was always the plan.
But definitely...
This I can easily believe this was always the plan, but it's just like... kind of that retcon thing where it's like adding an element that doesn't feel like it was built up. Yeah.
This is the bad retcon, EliteAri. Now, I don't actually think this is a retcon because I haven't thought through it, and I didn't go back and read the whole thing, and I bet he did tease it beforehand because I have faith in the great Fujimoto because he's a genius.
Well, that was...
I'm making a point here, EliteAri, and you're going to remember, and I'm not going to remember. Now, did I already forget it, EliteAri? I think I did.
Oh, no.
Now, hold on. What was I saying, EliteAri?
Jesus Christ, okay. Yep.
I was making a retcon. Oh, yeah, these are the worst type of retcons, where it's not actually a contradiction, because contradictions, whatever, you can just go with the updated information, but these you got to think, and then you have to do authorial stuff, like, is he smart enough, or did this come out of nowhere? But then things can come out of nowhere in stories all the time and not be retcons, you know. This is something, I would have been mad about 6 years ago, you know. This is something the great best guy ever would be very angry about, EliteAri, and I used to be just like him.
Okay, well, now, my point here, it's just, now it makes me wonder, Kyle, is this a retcon? Like, I mean, we have no idea. Obviously, it's not. But when we go back, because like, we haven't even said it yet, but this page, my comrades were eaten by him. If I can just make him vomit them back up. This, obviously, recontextualizes that first chapter, right? Where we see Yora when she's talking about, I'm going to make him throw up nuclear weapons. And throughout this whole of... Well, yeah, throughout this whole of Chainsaw Man. Now... The question I was going to say is are we the fools? Or like, have we been reading too much into Yora whenever she says, I want to beat Chainsaw Man, blah, blah, blah? Are we just implying that, or have we just been implying that she's like a villain who just like wants to fight for the sake of fighting and win for the sake of like honor or whatever, and like to prove that she's not a loser and all that? Have we just been reading into that? And in reality, you can actually read all those statements as more of a like sad thing, or like, oh, I want to beat him because of like my friends. Has she actually just been like, this is kind of like a retcon and that wasn't actually what was going on? And I don't know. I'm just curious to go back and read all the Yoru dialogue, I guess, with now the perspective in mind that she doesn't really care about beating Chainsaw Man. She cares more about the friends that she lost in that first fight. Yeah. Anyway.
Did you hear my great typing just now, EliteAri?
I didn't, but I'm sure the
Oh my
did.
God, it was genius. I wrote down a point instead of forgetting it. Can you believe
Go
it?
ahead.
EliteAri, this conversation, you're nearly there, but you need a little nudge from my genius. This all goes back to the great appeal of Chainsaw Man, EliteAri. We first meet Yoru, she's epic. She shows up and she's like, Chainsaw Man, that protagonist for the first part, I'm a girl and I'm gonna beat her up. And we're all like, oh, It's a girl, new character, main character, no Denji. She wants to beat up Denji. We hate this girl, but she's also kind of cool. But that's kind of epic, you know? She just shows up. She doesn't give a fuck. She wants to kill Chainsaw Man. Sounds epic, EliteAri. That's some of that Chainsaw Man appeal. Fujimoto magic. She don't give a fuck. She's just too cool. Now, actually, I just want my friends back, Soy. That's some traditional story nonsense, EliteAri. We hate that. That's what Chainsaw Man's against. You know, boring, sappy. He ate my friends. Kill yourself, bitch. But EliteAri, don't worry. I believe that in the third act, it's going to be funny again. Fujimoto's going to twist it on its head, and it's going to be genius. So that's the potential problem here, EliteAri. Are we thinking this new motivation is lame and not cool and not like the great Chainsaw Man would do? That's my problem.
Well, yeah.
True.
I guess true. I just have a different appeal to you entirely for Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, we talked about it before. Don't worry, I'm going to destroy you with facts and logic in my great video. Now,
yeah, you're saying that number 1, Denji sad, living a sad life. Number 2, Denji want boob.
No,
crazy.
Denji was
3,
always
Denji
funny,
want boob
and his bad childhood was a joke. It wasn't serious.
Right. Well, yeah, but that's you only know that in retrospect.
No, I knew it from page 1, chapter 1, line 1. When he talked about he's chopping his balls off, EliteAri. You think I'm not supposed to laugh at that?
Yeah, I don't know. It would depend on the context of the rest of the
shitty
chapter,
anime
right?
wouldn't have you laugh. It would have you slowly walking through something or something. Oh. I nearly said kill yourself, but that would be directed at an actual person, EliteAri, and that wouldn't be good. Now, not at you, at the Chainsaw Man director, but I stopped myself.
Right.
And he got fired, EliteAri, because he did such a bad job. It's okay.
We don't know that.
And they didn't make any money.
You know what? I'm like 99% certain they did make money. Okay?
No, what if no anime make money, and I'm just coincidentally right now, and you're punching bricks? What's that expression? Punch in air, I think?
I've never heard this.
Punch in walls? Yeah. Anyway. Now, EliteAri skipped ahead to a page I'm not even looking at yet. Everybody remembers, just like you achieve your goal already, there's something I want to reclaim from Chainsaw Man. Oh, this is the part he skipped ahead to. My comrades were eaten by him. If I can just make him vomit them back up, do you have a way to beat Chainsaw Man? True. I said, don't give a fuck. She's just like, bitch, how are you going to do this? And then she says 2. Oh my god, is it her 2 kids? This is crazy. I've never read this chapter. There are 2 weapons I could make. Just 2 would be far more powerful and fearsome than yours. Not the apartment. You can't be serious. Then why didn't you make them in the first place? I gave up my home and my college fund. True, that was a funny joke. To make weapons. Don't compare them with such trifling things. So again, EliteAri, you're going through this chapter and you're like, well, this is going to be funny. Like, it's going to be something silly that Yori likes. But then it ends up being our kids. But we're going somewhere funny with it, EliteAri. Stop jumping ahead and calling Fujimoto a hack fraud. Turning those 2 into weapons would run counter to saving my comrades. Then just stop. True, base. Stop getting revenge. You're going to get Dina killed, Ellie. What are you doing? Now, where you go, then Yori's making another face. But I want to beat Chainsaw Man. I want to... See, this is epic, EliteAri. You love this. I want to beat him and prove that I'm more fearsome devil. I'd give anything for that. But, you know, internal conflict. She's not actually going to give everything for that. That's what you're thinking, EliteAri. But then it looks... Maybe she did. And then we're cutting back to the real life.
That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Look at that panel with a big black Chainsaw Man.
It's not a blowjob position anymore because it's from the side and his leg's there. Who was mad about that? Minty was mad about us thinking, and by us I mean me, thinking it was a blowjob pose. What do people say whenever you're out of touch with sexual reality? It's something about porn. Not porn biased. You're so porn brained, EliteAri. That's what he called me.
Right.
They say that on Twitter a lot. Now, would I even turn my own children into weapons? What reveal? Well, I guess I would. Crazy, brother, crazy. I forgot they just said it, EliteAri. I thought this would have come after we get the cool things. And then we get the cool shots. You know how in manga sometimes they do the cool shots where like this is a thing, EliteAri. I swear I've seen it before. Where they don't do the mouths, EliteAri, but it's like a dramatic look thing to emphasize the eyes.
Sure.
But now he's a genius, EliteAri. He's on another level. He made that trope into a real life thing to justify it. But it doesn't need justification because it's abstract. But he's a genius, EliteAri. And then her hair is in the text. That happens like Devilman a bunch, right? What's in that? Is that Berserk? What's that familiar with me for?
I don't know. I'm sure it happens in a million things, but it's
Ah,
cool.
so he's not a
But look,
genius. He's just a copycat
oh my
pussy.
gosh, Kyle. She's like reaching out. It's first person. Where are the children? She's saying, "Come to mother to
True,
us." Kyle.
epic,
Oh my gosh,
epic.
crazy.
Greatest panel of all time. We should have been the cut off arms instead of her. What are we? Oh, I forgot. Oh,
I think we're
we're
the
her new
children.
arms. Tank, your tank, by the way. Tank and gun. Epic. You're like, oh my god, I didn't even register it. I kept scrolling and I
What?
was like, oh yeah, Gun Devil. That's a thing in Chainsaw Man. That's our guy. We love the Gun Devil. He's cool. He looks like Barrel Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! Greatest
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Card of all time. Greatest piece in Yu-Gi-Oh! Cups and Monsters Coliseum. Oh my god, I should play through the Libra mod again.
So
Epic.
wait, what did you not realize?
Well, I was just like gun and tank. Oh, I was like, oh yeah, those are like weapons. That makes sense for them to be her children. That's kind of funny.
God.
And then I'm scrolling down, and then I scroll back up, and I'm like, gun.
Yep,
That's the antagonist from the first one.
it is.
Now,
Well,
EliteAri,
not really, but
let's
yeah.
make fun of Miller the Killer for thinking the Gulf of Mexico is Mexican.
I don't know if he actually thought that, but I also could.
He
You know
did.
what? I wouldn't know that either. So I don't.
Yeah,
think
I'm a
that's that
genius.
crazy.
I know stuff and geography and geopolitics. The Gulf of Mexico, probably half owned by Mexico because, you know, it's like just south of America. But I'm sure America has like little scary places like this where they hold the biggest, baddest criminals. EliteAri, you're going to be in one of these things one day in the Gulf of Mexico. But anyway,
Right.
Miller the Killer also had an old panel or something. I don't know how he remembered this, knew about this, and went to find this. It would have taken me forever. I would have never done any of this, EliteAri. But he found an old panel of Aki talking about how, or maybe it's Makima and the shots just of Aki, and she's like, you know, Russia has 17% of the gun devil, and America has 13%,
Yeah.
and other countries have 7%, and the rest of them are in devils. You know, some stupid shit nobody cares about. And he went and he found it, and then so he was like, well, apparently Mexico had a part or something, because I guess we're assuming this is the gun devil. But turns out it's probably America, you know. Genius.
I don't. If anything, there's no way the Gun Devil is American, right? Because the American Gun
Well, then
Devil
this
was
is the
already
tank one.
defeated.
Kill yourself.
Yeah, because the one that was summoned at the end of part 1 was the American one. Because the president was like, "Gun Devil, I give you the lifespans of Americans," and then he like showed up. So I assume that's the American
Nah.
one.
They just got him back.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is also kind of interesting in that it makes it feel like this is tying it again once more, and there were a lot of hints in part 1 that the Gun Devil fight was with Chainsaw Man. Like this is all this big fight with Yoru and maybe the other 4 horsemen and the Gun Devil and the Tank Devil. Maybe all of these people were fighting Chainsaw Man in that one fight.
So in part 1, you're telling me they referenced that Chainsaw Man or somebody fought the Gun Devil or something.
Well, this is all coming back to my amazing theory ever since I watched episode 1 of the anime on Discord with my friends that one time ages ago. When Pochita shows up first to Denji and he's bleeding, and it's because moments ago he was fighting the Gun Devil, I'm sure. And he time traveled into the future by like 20 years or something. And
the Gun Devil
he was
sucks,
right
so
there.
nobody cares about that. He was fighting the Great Yoru.
Well, yeah, true. But well, Yoru's children, Yoru and the children, I'm sure.
Well, you know, a bunch of them, because he ate a bunch of them. He only killed the Gun Devil, I'm guessing, or something.
Right, yeah.
But also,
Okay.
hold on, the timelines totally do match up, right? Because the dumb
No.
Aki's family, like, dies when he's a little boy and he's the same age as Denji, and Denji finds Pochita when he's a little boy.
I don't think the timelines match up. But there could easily be time travel stuff, you know. But
What?
from
I just said
memory,
something
what is it?
genius,
It's,
obviously.
I don't remember the timelines. Aki's young. It's like 1997 in the present day.
And
That took
Denji's
place
young.
in- Yeah, but Denji's young, but I remember it just didn't line up properly for some reason. I don't know. It's been so long. Who knows?
He never looked into this chat, I'm right. Now,
Yeah.
big fight, you know, it's just Yoru and the gang, you know, all of her little weapons. Not her sisters, EliteAri. Now, I had something
Sure,
else to
nuclear
say about
weapons
that.
would be there too.
Yes, that's
right.
when that got eaten, obviously. Now, oh, also, going back to our original conversation about how the children thing is lame because, you know, whatever, that's some traditional story shit. We hate that. You know, it's also some of that recontextualization, EliteAri. You know, you're recontextualizing when she said nukes at the beginning and she seemed all cool about it, but it's actually her boyfriend and she's very sad about it. You know, and I'm supposed to like that. So, you know, very complicated things going on, EliteAri. How will I end, you know?
Wow.
He
That was
knows.
profound. Okay.
I'm gonna die someday, EliteAri.
So let's talk about these panels here. So
Imagery.
number one, we have
Oh my god.
the containment facility in
It's epic.
Mexico. Pretty sick. Oh my gosh, it's in the water. And then we go to the next page, and oh my gosh, it's broken out. That's crazy.
First of all, the cooler one is the little soldiers, and there's a cool little door and stuff.
It's like a
scary.
giant door. Yeah, it is pretty sick.
And then he just
But it was all
breaks
for
out,
nothing.
and then he's gone. No, it's just
Yep, and
because
I can
Isa's
imagine.
power is so strong, she just pulled them over. So it's not,
That is actually true. Actually, that probably is what's happening.
so silly, EliteAri.
Yep. And then
Trying to tell
we
me he
transition to the
remembers
Soviet
timelines
Union.
correctly. Doesn't even remember the
Oh my
chapter correctly.
god.
Yes.
Can you believe there's still a Soviet Union?
There's still one, EliteAri. We got to take him out.
Mm-hmm.
Mount Elbrus.
You know what I'm imagining here, Kyle? I'm imagining we're watching the anime in like 10 years from now, and they're gonna play some crazy military music for the devil containment facility in Mexico.
Yes,
and we're gonna transition the Soviet Union, and they're gonna start playing Soviet Union.
No,
music.
EliteAri.
It's
I'm
gonna be
singing.
Yep.
You know that Black
It's
Lagoon
gonna
song?
be
We love
great.
that one. And then, oh my god, I forget. What's the song Hassan plays all the time, EliteAri? Oh,
I don't know what
it kind of sounds like
Jesus.
that, huh? I'm a genius.
Yep.
That would
Anyway,
be epic. Clashing. We're going back to the Cold War because Chainsaw Man never got rid of it. It's truly epic. And yeah, outside of a mountain, like it's in X-Men 2 or something. And then Chainsaw Man's getting his shit blown off.
Yeah, his arms.
Or one of
Well,
them.
and,
Well, he's got 4 or
yeah.
something, right? Or he's just got 2 and there's a lot of chainsaws.
Yep.
I can't be expected to keep up
And he
with
looks
these
so
things.
big and scary.
Yeah, he's big and scary, and Yoru's the little underdog. That's why we're cheering for her. Woohoo! Yippee! And then, it's our image, EliteAri. Left tank gauntlet, right gun gauntlet, because she's got new hands and they look cool.
Now, Kyle, did you notice that she has a mouth back?
Now that's crazy. Oh yeah, look, there's a little mouth guy over here. I did notice that there was a guy out here, and I was like, well, he looks weird but familiar.
Yep. Well, there you go. He's back.
Oh, they got rid of the mouth thing. We're supposed to be mad about that.
I just wanted to see if you'd even notice, because I know sometimes you don't notice these things.
No,
but yeah.
I really hadn't noticed. But, I noticed this guy. I didn't really notice he was a mouth guy. He looked weird. And I was like, oh, he spit another one out, I guess. Well, whatever. Who cares? We're over that.
So
we're
now,
on to bigger
Kyle,
and better things.
I wanna ask you now, thinking a little bit.
Hold on,
about
before
part
you do
2.
that, let me complain about one more thing.
Oh boy, go ahead, yeah.
Oh, we're getting a shitty fight next chapter. I'm going to kill myself. Continue.
I have no idea if we're getting a fight.
Oh, epic EliteAri, you're so smart. Oh my god,
This
tell
will
me
go
more.
anyway, yeah. What
She
I was
already
gonna
won.
say is, I want to know, because I know you kind of believe this, but maybe not. Think back to all of part 3 now. We've had quite a lot of it.
Oh my god, I was going to bring this up.
Would you still say that
That
not a lot has
nothing's happened in this shit thingy? Maybe, I don't know.
I think you would be crazy to say that, but you know what? Maybe the people still do think that.
Nothing memorable happened. The
to
falling
me,
devil
to
sucked.
me, at this point, it feels like more has happened here and then part 1, like easily. So much stuff has happened in this so far in these like night. We're getting close to the length of part.
It really
1
just comes
now,
down
which-
to there's no plot for me to think it through.
Yeah, but that's probably true. There was more like a direct, streamlined plot with the gun devil and everything in part 1. But just
should
in terms
attack
of
me
like
right now, EliteAri.
narrative
What did I
changes
just
and
say?
how much is happening.
I just said
Well,
we
you
need
cared
a
about
plot.
the plot. Yeah, true.
Embarrassing.
I mean, I like the plot. The plot's fun.
No, plot
We
sucks.
still have an ongoing plot, for the king of not the king of terror, the great blah blah. You know what I mean? Terror, Death Devil. Oh my gosh, how exciting! Mirror Man. Who knows?
I'm not excited. I hate fights.
Yep.
Now,
Anyway,
I will say, you're going through this old chapter, you see the cool imagery of the little housing places, and you're like, man, part 1 used to be cool.
was there like a lot of housing places in part
No,
1 or
there was a
something?
lot of cool imagery that wasn't lame.
Right. Okay.
Unlike this one, where the falling devil's supposed to be cool and it's not, and the darkness
God, it
devil's
was
way
so
cooler.
cool.
Dumb chef bitch, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
There was an old dude sitting on a throne of people, though.
True. It was an old woman, I think.
Yeah, what was that devil again? I already forgot. The looking devil or something? Mirror devil?
The aging devil or something.
Oh, that's right, because you look in the mirror to see your age.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what if you look in, you're a little caveman EliteAri, you're running around, and you see a little puddle, and that's how you see your reflection.
I don't think they had puddles back then.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But obviously that fear would die off, as the cavemans died off. So, were there devils around when cavemen... What if the devils were just the result of a science experiment, just like in the Attack on Titan leaked ending? And they only came into existence like 100 years ago. Now that would be epic. What if we flashback Chainsaw Man Part 3? It's... Oh my god, how would Chainsaw Man be in medieval times? They don't even have chainsaws. He'd be really weak. That'd be epic. And we're just knights and stuff fighting demons with the same rules. Now that's epic. Write your fan fiction, EliteAri. I don't want to do it. Now, how the fuck did we talk about this goddamn chapter for that long, EliteAri? 30 minutes.
I don't know. So what are you... good stuff. Good stuff. We love it. Good. We like this chapter.
If Mia and Miller and Minty hadn't ruined it for me, EliteAri, the name starts with M, you can't trust them. They're no good. Now I'll
Also,
close.
this final panel is pretty sick. Her, like, hand out, right gun gauntlet, left tank gauntlet. Pretty cool.
The little pattern on her, like, hands is cool or something. I don't know.
And also, we didn't truly emphasize just how strong Yoro was going to be right now. She literally has the gun devil as her hand. That's, like, crazy.
True, and the gun devil was really strong. But that was only, like, 17% of the gun devil or something.
Yeah, and who knows what percentage this is. This could be, like...
Well, I'm sure on that
30%.
stupid page it told us. But,
No, we don't know. It's been like a year or so. Anything could have changed.
They could have collected a lot more pieces, true. Just when everybody thought the Gun Devil wasn't a big deal, because the great... Oh my god, just like the great Makima controlled the Gun Devil last time. Also, EliteAri, so you kill 17% of the Gun Devil as Makima or whatever, and it gets to create a fiend?
That's an interesting question, because now that you think about it, she is summoning the Gun Devil, right? But she's only summoned one part of it for some reason. Like, where are the other parts? And why
Maybe
doesn't
she
summon
didn't.
all
Maybe
the
we
little
just
scattered
saw the
around
one
bits?
part that she summoned. Maybe a bunch of devils just, like, a piece of them just flew out and they're all dead. Because
it's possible.
That would be a good way to, like, because we set up that it was in a bunch of little pieces to just get them all back together because we don't want to deal with it anymore.
Maybe.
But I can neither confirm nor deny. Is Aki alive, EliteAri, and she just threw the, like, great Aki's head to her hand? Because it had a gun in it, remember?
He died.
No, he was back that one chapter. Now, I'm closing manga EliteAri so we can bring up thegreatreddit.com. Now, let me see what I click next. Oh, I gotta share my screen first, because you don't want to leak that. Now, Minty calling somebody a stupid bitch. That's not very nice. Oh my god, there's more comments in our Chainsaw Man spoilers thingy. Oh my god, it's Minty again. Apparently the people wanted this hell flashback. Grow up, idiots. There is no Attack on Titan Great Titan War flashback. There is no Bleach 1,000-Year War flashback. There is no Chainsaw Man Hell Battle flashback. Epic.
I don't know. Okay, he's trolling, but obviously...
He's not trolling!
The flashback that we got in Attack on Titan was the Grisha flashback, and we did get it.
No, it was obviously the Ymir flashback. Nobody gives a fuck about Grisha.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. Even the Ymir flashback, I don't think matters as much as the Grisha one.
Kill yourself immediately. Now, screens. This screen. Loading. Oh, can you see my great screen, EliteAri?
I can indeed.
Oh my god, let me click on this screen, EliteAri. Oh, there we are. And then I'm going to... Ah! Was that scary? I flashed the Discord thing for a second.
Oh, that's scary, yeah.
Oh, I opened this great... I'm doing subliminal messaging, EliteAri, with this one over here. Now, what does this say, EliteAri? Now, how is this shit allowed on Shonen Jump? Are you ready, EliteAri?
What is
this?
Oh,
that thing's spoiling it. It's a great Fire Punch panel that you're going to love, and it's going to convince you to read it. Can you jerk off? I bet the cum that shoots out of that would be fire, too. It'd be a fire wank. Hilarious. The great Togato.
What does that have to do with anything? What is this?
This is going to make you want to read Fire Punch.
Oh, okay.
It's a funny joke, he's on fire.
Right, yeah.
How is this in Shonen Jump, EliteAri? They didn't
Why wouldn't it be?
Because you're not allowed to come in Shonen Jump, you fucking idiot!
Oh. I don't know.
You didn't grow up reading Naruto. You don't understand. All he wanted was for Naruto to come. And he never would. Until he came off screen, and now he's got 2 kids. Also, they didn't commit to the bit because they wrote it as C-O-M-E. Do you think C-U-M is a real word, or do you think that's just something we say, on the low, and they never put that in the dictionary because they wouldn't lower themselves?
I have absolutely no idea.
Should I Google it?
No.
No. Well, Everybody should read The Great Fire Punch. It's way better than this. Oh my god. Double spread of lesbian orgy in question. That was pussy shit. Fire Punch is way cooler stuff than that. Remember the lesbian orgy, EliteAri? That was pretty epic, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you want to scroll or do you want to look at the great discussion thread first? I don't care. You choose.
Discussion thread.
He's a liar. Average, overhyped, shitty thingy.
No, people love this one. Yeah.
Very good. Yippee. New. Let's read a few new, EliteAri. And to think Yoru jerked Denji off 8 chapters ago. Epic. Take me back. Is there a small dick devil? Because I'm told that's quite a fear for some. Hilarious.
Funny. We get the nice original thoughts here in the new section.
Aki 47 PTSD. True. Is the great Chainsaw Man gonna have a PTSD flashback to the great Aki? Thematic. Oh, you know,
oh boy. Oh my god.
Everybody strap in. Thematic connection I hadn't made. The word. Oh, this is translation. EliteAri can corroborate. The word Isa uses in chapter 98 when she says that she wishes she could have lived more selfishly is. Read it for us, EliteAri.
I don't know. It's selfish.
Why is that meaningful? Well, the chapter of 127 also contains the kanji for hand, which can mean either both hands or both arms, but the translation left as both hands, which just felt sort of odd to me because the English I've been thinking about. So it means like she could have done her kids in, but she didn't last time, and she did this time, I'm guessing.
Huh? She could have what?
This fella never follows chat. You ever notice that? You see, EliteAri, back then she has some sad moment about how she. Oh no, this is Isa. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a reference.
I'm sure this is a genius point here. No, wait. I think this is like interesting. Wait. Let me read this one more time for everyone listening. So, thematic connection. Jesus Christ. Thematic connection. I had it made. The word Asa uses in chapter 98 when saying that she wishes she could have lived more selfishly is, and then some symbol there. Why is that meaningful? Well, the title of chapter 176 also can. Oh, so what's the title? It's like both hands. Or something.
Both sons, right?
It's 2 children. Okay. Contains the kanji for hand, which can mean either both hands or both arms. So why is it 2 children? What does that have to mean with anything? But the translation left it as both hands. What does that have to do with the title, 2 children? I don't know. There's a lot of schools.
Maybe on the fake real translations that aren't official, like your shitty Shonen Jump, it's called both hands.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we have to reject the official release and get the 6 teams that each individually do One Piece and all have slightly different translations to do Chainsaw Man.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's epic, EliteAri. Which One Piece translators would you go through?
The one that translates Vinland Saga. Because that's the one.
So the official one. I don't know. You're a moron.
Yeah.
Now, should we upvote the thank you?
No, we should upvote the original because they put effort into it.
No.
Wait, we didn't read their last paragraph. After this chapter with Yoru constructing her arms of her children in selfishness, I'm wondering if Asa loses her arms specifically was a bit of wordplay, pretty obvious to Japanese speakers. That doesn't really explain why the title would be kept as hands in English, since there's no connection to be made, but it got me thinking anyway. What is it? What?
EliteAri, check if we're wrong and check if it's both hands, because I can't tab over because you'll get mad if I bring up
it literally, I'm on the first page, that's Chainsaw Man, chapter 176, 2 children.
Well, 11 hours ago, it was both hands, pussy. Or is the previous chapter both hands? I don't know.
Well, you said chapter 176, and that's this one. Oh, maybe the last one was both hands. Wait, let me check. You're on the stay on the edge of your seat, guys. I'm bringing it up.
I won.
Both
2,
hands.
3,
oh my
4.
gosh, it is. Chapter 175
God,
is
I'm a
called
genius.
Both Hands.
I can just infer great things.
All right. So now with that in mind, let's read it one more time, Kyle. Thematic connection. I had it made. The word Asa. Oh my god. All right, keep going. All right.
I don't want
No, we're done.
This is the greatest of all time. We should do new every week. That really makes me wonder if she could just simply reclaim the bomb job. Oh, kill yourself. These Reese fucking morons. They follow you everywhere, EliteAri. We're never doing you again. Yeah. Oh, she's never coming back, EliteAri. We missed our opportunity. It's so great.
That'd be pretty cool.
Top. Yeah. The way my jaw dropped when she said, gun your... Oh, you see, my jaw didn't drop at all, EliteAri. I didn't know nothing.
You know what I thought when she said that? I was like, oh, okay, so we're doing like it's not going to be the actual gun devil. It'll be like something else. But yeah.
So you didn't think it would happen, then you wished it happened, then it happened. Couldn't be me. I only wish for things, EliteAri. They never happen. Except for those few examples that I sometimes bring up and always forget that where it did happen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, she made him spit out mouth. Oh, this is for the people
True.
like me who missed it. Crazy.
Yep.
Come to mother, tank and gun. Oh my god, he's sitting up.
That's
This
pretty
is not
awesome.
funny, EliteAri. Kill yourself. Does this confirm weapon devils are her children? Or just tank and gun? Maybe that would. Oh, this is actually an interesting point, EliteAri. Because now we have umbrellas of concepts that, like, is it just because it's like a father concept of these things are specifically made to be weapons, and therefore the war devil, which uses weapons? Well, maybe if she was the weapon devil, this would make more sense, EliteAri. You understand? You're picking up what I'm putting down. No,
I'm not sure if I quite am, but there's two things. One could be, is this a literal thing where there was war and then war just
She
gave
fucked
birth
and then she
created
had a kid.
whatever?
No, that can't
Yeah.
be possible.
Or
Devils
what
can't
I think
fuck.
it is, I think the devils have a different definition for children, and the definition of children is like related concepts. So to her, she feels like she is the mother of these children. She
EliteAri,
feels like she owns them.
once there was nothing. Think about it, nothing. Then the Big
Mm.
Bang happened, EliteAri. That's what the scientists say. You know, I personally believe in God. Now,
Mhm.
then the Big Bang happened, and then a concept exists. No, you need humans to be fears. And then fast forward, EliteAri, and we got humans. But animals have fears and stuff. Shut up. Why are you
Do they?
laughing? Earth happens, EliteAri. The only society and planet in the whole world that got any life. The rest of them suck. Just us. And we're the greatest. We're humans. We make art, so that's why we're referenced in this. It makes sense. And then the
Yep.
humans have their first fear, EliteAri. You know, they're monkeys or
The
something.
fear of sound, yes.
No. The fear of darkness, because he's the strongest one.
Fear of pain.
And pain comes after that. Obviously, darkness comes first. He's the strongest one. And then through darkness, there comes a fear of the unknown. Oh, I guess that would probably trump darkness, because that's why you scare the dark. Anyway, EliteAri, eventually
Okay,
somebody
yeah.
makes a weapon. It's a little stone, EliteAri, and they start throwing it at each other, like poop.
Yeah.
And then out of that comes all the things, so everything under the weapons is related to weapons. And then we've got all the fears over here that are all related to, I don't know, think of another concept. What do I got to do all the thinking here? Animals,
Another
EliteAri.
concept?
Animals come into existence.
Justice.
Humans start to fear not justice. Humans start to fear animals. So originally there's an animal devil, and that's the strongest one. And then the panda devil is the son of the animal devil. You understand? And this is how all the devils work.
I do understand. So it's like as soon as people start fearing something, the devil becomes pregnant or something? Is that what you mean?
No, it's not literal, EliteAri. There's no kids.
Okay.
But it's just like,
Yep.
because it's under the umbrella of a concept into a slightly less broad concept. Or is it more broader as you go down? Or is it less broad?
More specific.
Yeah, something like that, EliteAri. Obviously, this is what we're doing.
So we're having like an evolutionary tree of fears.
Now, this could also work into the retconning the power scaling. By retconning, I mean recontextualizing, my favorite. Where it's like, the darkness devil isn't just the strongest because it's the darkness devil. It's the strongest because all these things are related to darkness. They're all their children and loyal to them. And that's how you have
Yeah, I
little
find that
wars
unlikely.
in hell. Oh, it's going to be epic, EliteAri. All the darkness versus all the animals. The darkness wins. He's the coolest.
This is fundamentally flawed because darkness is not the original fear. It doesn't make any sense. But,
Well,
okay.
what is?
Probably pain.
And don't say sound again. That was stupid.
No, it's pain. It's obviously pain.
Nobody's scared of pain.
You can have pain without eyes.
I'm the
but you can't have
strongest,
darkness without
EliteAri.
eyes.
I don't feel no pain.
All right.
How could I be scared of pain? It's like being scared of death. What are you, fucking stupid? Now, should we actually read this thingy or just mischaracterize it? Does this confirm weapons are her children or just tank and gun? Maybe she was only able to utilize the two because the rest of them are hybrids. What the fuck's a hybrid? Oh yeah, they got turned into hybrids. Oh my god, this was a great Makima scheme. The great control devil created all of the silly little hybrids so that they weren't loyal to her sister anymore so she could beat her up. This is genius, EliteAri. Let me write this series.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because we keep saying that we don't have a name for the hybrids. And the joke has been that they're obviously devil men, and we don't want to say it until it's a grand reveal and it's going to be epic. Now, that would truly be the greatest moment in Chainsaw Man history, EliteAri. I made you read
It
Devil
has
Man
to happen at some
just
point.
for this moment. Somebody's got to call somebody a fucking devil man, all right? It's the seminal piece of shonen fiction of all time. Created everything, EliteAri. Go Nagai, bow down. So we got to say it at some point. But maybe it was just because, I don't know, Makima did it. I'm trying to cuck myself, EliteAri.
I don't buy this theory.
But they are Devilman, right? It's epic.
Well, yeah, they are, and I think that's a really good idea. And eventually, it has to happen. There's going to be a big panel. Denji's going to be really scary in this Chainsaw Man form, and someone's going to be looking up at him.
Super
And he's gonna be
unhinged
like,
moment.
This man, no, this devil
EliteAri!
man, or something.
Naita got her head chopped off.
Yep.
Just
True.
like the great Miki.
Yep.
So when he
All right.
internalizes that happened, he's gonna have his Devil Man panel, just like Acura did. You know, whole screen goes into flames. It's just his face. Looks like it's from the 70s. It's gonna be epic.
Yep.
Okay. Both tanks and guns were directly created for warfare. Probably not true, right? Oh, I guess maybe. But wasn't like.
I mean, tanks definitely were, right?
Well, yeah, I was thinking more guns, Leary, but how about you kill yourself? And also, what about like the internet that was created for war or something that people say? Is that now Yoru's other daughter? The internet would be a daughter, huh? It's weak.
It's powering our connection right
True,
now, Kyle. I don't know.
you think it's the weakest, but it's actually the strongest, just like the great women. I hate men, as I always say, EliteAri. Now, kill all men, I think I always say.
That's not true.
I would disavow that. Now, limited to weapons of war, like the internet. Now that would be crazy. The internet devil, is it just porn, EliteAri? That would be crazy. What's scary about the internet? You got leaked, EliteAri. You're doxxed.
I would say more like the fear of being disconnected from the internet, so you're removed from
Left
society.
out, true. But we're in the 90s, EliteAri. The internet doesn't exist.
Oh, we don't know.
Biggest reveal in this chapter is that Yoru has something she Shut up. Oh my god. Oh, this is the thingy from that one anime that we nearly watched, or we put on a short list. Chainsaw Man was crazy good this week. This is from Shirobako or something, EliteAri. You love that show.
Right.
Behold, Fujimoto is cooking peak fiction. Weren't all these idiots complaining like 2 weeks ago that Chainsaw Man was fucking dead? Didn't I get 3 thumbnails from Chibi Reviews about it and 2 from Sufferance or whatever that idiot's name are?
But even Miller said this was a good chapter for a brief moment.
They're all back, EliteAri. We were here the whole time. We just love Chainsaw Man. She exposed mouth again out of his stomach. Fujimoto was cooking for real. Why would he be cooking when he cucked out and had him throw... These people need to get their priorities straight. Now, holy shit, Gun Devil is her child. Well, EliteAri, this was just simply epic. Back to scrolling. The whole community and Pachita to Yoru after... Oh, yes, they're like, oh my god, I didn't know you were strong. EliteAri, these fucking morons care that she's strong.
It is pretty funny.
Like, it's the thing they care about the most. And it's what Miller cares about. They should all be... EliteAri, calm down. The bathtub scene really is sad for me for some reason, because you've seen Evangelion, you fucking moron. Now, this is the moment she called it, EliteAri, this might be Jujutsu Kaisen, divert your eyes.
All right.
It's not. It's blowjob. The moment she called upon them last chapter.
Is this like a 2 IQ post? What does that mean? Is this...
It's just
is
like...
this the joke? Wait, no,
I guess this is just like... This is when she was doing it this chapter.
No. Maybe there's a big analysis in the post. Like they put like a 10 paragraphs or
That's
something.
true. They don't put the fucking text in the thing and you gotta click on them. No text.
Oh my god, it's just... What does this mean? Okay, what are the comments saying?
Well,
You think they're calling out this is like the dumbest point ever? What is it?
Wasn't it this one? She held her arms up. True. EliteAri's gonna go back. Oh, original poster responded to EliteAri.
Oh, okay,
I think it's simply a redraw of the
someone.
last moment of last chapter, but here we can hear her thoughts. The face at the end makes the chapter the same as when she could. Oh, EliteAri, the face is the same.
Wait, isn't? Oh my god, I'm so baffled by the stupidity of this post. Wait, go back to the original post.
Oh,
What is the post
downvoted
saying?
EliteAri. This isn't good. What do you
No,
want?
but I think I'm on their side. Wait, go scroll up a bit. So this post is saying this is the moment she called upon them last chapter, and it's the moment right before we get the final bit where she's looking at us, right? And we're like, was she sad or is she like angry or whatever? But the reason this is a dumb post is this is like the most obvious thing in the world, and obviously that's when she's doing it, right? No time has passed. This is obviously
Well,
what she's
it's like
calling.
a
Why is there
second
post
after
on
this because
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's
right.
like this is clear. This is the moment, like 1 second later, right? The point of the
Before?
post, like, what's the point of the post, Kyle? What are they trying to say?
It's like he found something cool because he went back to the last chapter and he was like,
What,
"Oh my
what's
god!"
cool
she was
about it? I
right.
don't understand. This is
Because it's like
the
a
obvious moment when-
recontextualization thing, EliteAri.
What are you recontextualizing here?
This moment, bro. She was looking down. We couldn't see her face, but now we know what her face looked like.
We saw the next panel. The next panel was looking at her.
Yeah,
face.
but
We
he's
saw her face
ignoring
last
that
chapter.
one, and then he got called out and
why?
downvoted, and that's why the post is stupid.
No, but even that comment that he's replying to is wrong as well, because like that.
This
same
isn't
panel
even
that
the
we're seeing
moment.
here, that was yeah, exactly. I don't understand what's going on here. This is crazy. But I don't know.
I'm dealing
Whatever.
with fucking
Anyway.
geniuses here, EliteAri. We're on Reddit.com. I think
Yeah.
the panel with Poochie Bro, kill yourself, is him realizing
pretty
she's
sick.
up to something. So he went for the kill.
I've never heard that one.
Okay, this
before.
is slightly funny because I thought we were just talking about Pachita and calling him like our little bro, but he's talking about this fella, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
We spent 2 weeks hyped thinking we were getting a Oh, did we have 2 weeks off? I forgot. Getting a
True.
flashback to the last time Chainsaw Man made war kneel. Blowjob. Meaning we finally get to see the war in the hells of... shut up. Based on nothing. Oh, we're still on this one. I forgot.
must
thought we
be
were
missing
scrolling.
something. How what are they even saying here? What do they mean it's based on nothing? That's literally when it happens. It happens in 1 second.
No,
afterwards.
it happens in the battle afterwards, EliteAri.
Oh my god. Okay.
Because he's just farming karma here.
Wait,
He thinks he's a genius.
I must be missing something. That person
You're
who
not.
just said.
How many times are you going to say you're
Okay.
missing something when it's just people being retarded, EliteAri? This happens
But
all the
there's
time.
usually it's just one person and they get downvoted. Now there's 3 people who are all doing really dumb things.
I'm sure there's a myriad of subreddits we can go to full of people
Okay,
you
yeah.
would think are equally
But this is the
stupid.
Chainsaw Man subreddit. These are the smart people, okay?
Round
Doesn't
2,
make
Electric Boogaloo. Now that's pretty funny. Oh, she can't
Mm-hmm.
do shit, EliteAri, because Chainsaw Man's so strong. Oh my god, Aki's head's on the ground, because, you know, that's what I was saying before. And it
Crazy.
always thinks the same things as me. Who's in the... Oh, Makima's in the trash. Jarus. Who's this? Is this a...
It's Paolo.
No, that's a tank guy.
There's horns.
Oh my god. I was assuming it was Jujutsu Kaisen.
It
You're
probably
throwing
is.
hands in the next chapter?
Oh, boy. Is this a JJK thing? I don't know.
No, I think it's something else.
Oh, fan art, I see. But then it could just be...
Why does it say
JJK fan
OC?
art.
Oh, it's actually the thing. I was like, oh, what is this manga? Looks like it could be Full Metal Alchemist by the way the hair is drawn. Now, I
Man,
made
that
a
looks
page
sick.
into a volume cover. Well, what are we going to do? Shit on artists here? Oh my god, it's her kids, EliteAri. This is classic.
Oh, they're kind of freaky looking.
Yeah,
Like they're not
because they're,
cute like Pochta.
they're little freaks, EliteAri. This one looks like a shark. Look at this shark.
Wait, Kyle, did you see that?
This one looks like a shark
That was
too.
the moment. That's the moment where she summoned the tank and
Yes.
gun. Isn't that crazy? Oh my
Epic.
god.
Let's upvote it. Oh my god. Current known family dynamic. Defeats to control for her final plan. Hired to kill Makima. Wants to kill Fami. Did Makima want to kill Fami?
Well, she wants to get rid of her sisters. Famine was one of them. Well, not sisters, like concepts, like hunger or whatever.
Oh, that's crazy. Did she say she wanted to get rid of war? This is crazy.
Yeah, she did.
She did
yeah.
want to kill her sisters. This is the greatest moment of my life. Uses her children as weapons. This children. Wants to kill death. Wants to kill death. Wants to use as pawn to kill death. Now, this is Yoshida, obviously. And then we've also got... Well, shouldn't Denji be over here? Everybody's fucking Denji. This one's fucking Denji. This one's
Not
fucking
Fami.
Denji. Not Fami. Not yet. Next part. All right. I'm sick of manga. I didn't mean to click on that, EliteAri.
Oh my god,
Don't
it's the
look at it.
phone. It's the phone.
Oh my god.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
God.
EliteAri's not going to get this phone gag for the 17th
It's gonna be important.
time. If it doesn't auto scroll back to the post, EliteAri, we're closing it for good.
All right.
Do we have to go through this one? We're not doing another discussion thread.
It's just gonna be
How
the same
hot
thing.
do you think the Death Devil would be? Oh, epic, true, sexy as hell.
Probably
It's gonna be
pretty hot.
Yoshida. It's gonna be a boy, and we're all gonna kill ourselves. Oh my
No,
god,
they
the
already
great
said sister.
Makima with her little kid, and the great Yoru with her little kid. Oh, and he
That's
given her.
Reese, isn't it?
Ah, god damn it, EliteAri, it is.
Mm. You know there was flowers in that one Soviet Union panel. Reese
Oh
reference
yeah, and
epic.
she's a dumb flower bitch. Eat another
Mhm.
flower, Denji, you loser. Ooh.
We've seen this. Fire punch.
Oh, epic. Upvote. I want to read the comments.
We did.
View chapter.
Jeez, I thought she was naked for a second. Oh my god. I guess
She is naked.
but-
Epic. I didn't something. Oh. Oh.
Huh? What is this? He forgot. Chapter room 606 sword. Okay. When I did this without saying its name. Oh, that's pretty funny.
Now, what's this about? Let's see the Fujimoto glazes in the comments, EliteAri. We hate him, of course. It was a mistranslation. When I turned my house into a weapon, I could have done it without saying a name. I've checked the French and Spanish translations to make sure, and it seems like it's an English-only error. Like aging
Still an
devil
error.
instead of old age devil. Now, that's crazy. Yeah, but we don't care if poor Amanda makes a mistake. We only care if the great
No, we
Fujimoto
care
makes a
if-
space.
Because
do
we
care.
read the English version of the manga, so we care. This is our canon.
But
We
they're
don't
going
care
to
about
edit
the
it out,
Japanese.
EliteAri. You see?
Yeah.
After they get a hold of the fact that the great Redditors have figured it out. Precisely. Now, are we mad about this?
I'm not, because it didn't really make any difference. And also, I don't think it is old age devil. I think aging devil is perfectly fine. It serves the purpose. It just adds a bit more ambiguity when it comes to the removal of it, what would happen. But since we haven't seen what happens, I don't think it matters.
But maybe if you're the aging devil, you're also scared of getting Goku'd at the beginning of GT. And that's different.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It adds more ambiguity if you leave it as the aging devil, but I don't think it makes much of a difference.
So obviously we side with old age
like
devil.
If they, for
on the
instance,
front of
if they did eat the aging devil and it only got rid of old people or whatever, or everyone turned young, like 20s or 30s or whatever.
Epic.
I wouldn't be like, oh, this doesn't make sense. They got rid of the aging devil. They should have stopped the aging. This doesn't make sense. What's happening? I don't know. It's fine.
Oh my god, this is a One Piece spoiler.
Just skeleton man with a beard.
It is. Season 4, baby. Now, this is people just going like, haha, Fujimoto made a mistake, but he didn't. So this is pretty funny. Mistakes are normal. True, we're running defense for him. Disgusting. This thingy again. Hi, I'm new. Anyone typing? Rat fucker. What?
Because her name is Rat in Discord.
Oh,
it's a good
epic.
meme.
Epic. So you need a high IQ to understand that meme. Just like you needed a high IQ to understand this page. I'm 0 and 2.
Yeah, this is the moment where she made Chainsaw Man spit out the Mount Devil.
Oh, epic. She got new hands. How would a hand job from Yoru 1-7 epic? This is a good one.
They could
do you think
do
this
a
is
parallel
cloth?
thing here. It's meant to look like it. I don't know.
So she's just got cloth hands? That's not going to feel very good, I don't think. This will happen, Fujimbo told me. Reese watching her heart suddenly shoot out of her chest and turn into Yoru's pinky toe. Epic, true. Kill that bitch. Oh my god. Bad news, everybody. This bitch can talk. It's sarcastic, EliteAri. It has to be. Oh, yep. Is she going to have a shirt on, EliteAri?
No. I mean, yes.
Oh my god, she does. The world owes her an apology. What the fuck is wrong with Twitter, bro? True, we do. She just wanted good things. Oh my god, it's the little bird thing she's not. Wasn't I arguing she wasn't a bird last time?
This is cute.
Mom, Gunner won't let me play the Xbox. Who's this bitch? Fami? Isa?
Probably, Makima.
True. She's gonna steal her kids and kill them. She tried to kill her kids! Unbelievable. I like this bird.
True. I retweeted a fun banner with that bird.
I probably saw it, but I probably already forgot. Oh, I got to piss, and we're nearly at an hour, so we're ending this shit. I'm sick of Reddit.
All right.
Anything to say to the great people? Oh my god, EliteAri, how many days do we have to wait?
We have 13 days.
I don't believe
Less than 2 weeks. Yep, I do.
2 weeks is pretty good. I'm sick of Chainsaw Man.
We love Chainsaw Man. I'm just so excited to see where this is going. I say this every chapter. Anything could happen. Anything has happened. We love it.
I'll tell you one thing that isn't happening, and that's time travel.
I think it's almost certain for this part, but we'll see.
What if it's in the next part?
That won't count. I'm only predicting for this part. I have no idea about next part.
Oh my god, the balls on this fella, chat. You know, he doesn't even want to... anything that would benefit him, he rejects.
I mean, it's all pointing to this part, but we'll see, I guess.
When's Kishibe showing up? Have we asked that yet, this video? I don't care. How about that? No, I care. He's pretty cool. He's gonna show up with Meowie in tow, EliteAri, but the dogs will be dead.
I think Meowie's gone.
He's definitely showing up with Meowie and Nayata.
Right, yep.
It's gonna be so cool. We're gonna be like, he saved him. We still love you, Kishibe. He's gonna be like, these society, what do we call them? Public safety guys, they kicked me out. And I hate him, so let's kill them all. I'm a good guy. We love Kishibe and him.
We've also got the ongoing plot thread of finding the Blood Devil, where Power was like, "Find me in my next life" or whatever. So I'm sure that'll happen this part too at some point.
Nobody cares about the Blood Devil.
What if it's it's like a cute girl?
No, Power. It's got to be Power. Or if it's a little kid and it's got a bad attitude, then we like it. But it has to be a girl.
Well, obviously.
We hate men. Now, EliteAri, we're like 30 seconds away from an hour, so should we just stall until we hit it? Or should we end it
No.
right before it?
People will be like, "Oh, it's less than an hour. How exciting! Let's watch it."
True. So you know what we say. Be back next week in a week, and 2 weeks, and a fortnight. Support links in the description below. No thanks.
Thanks.